We need more channels out there to talk about real shit. And what I mean by that, I mean we need more toy, video game related YouTube channels talking about real life events, real stuff that's going on in the real world, or just a mixture of both, reviewing stuff that's related to like video games, action figures, whatever, talking about real life events, but also talk about, to be more specific, talk about real shit that's going on with the hobbies that we actually collect and stuff like that. And I feel like there's not too many channels out there, even in the Star Wars community. Like, I would consider myself one of these real channels that talk about real stuff. Even though I haven't did it in a while, I need to get back into it. Welcome back to the Ultron 2 show, guys. This is Ultron 2, coming out with you live on the internet. And also, welcome back to Ultron's podcast. This is definitely podcast segment right here. So, I want to give a big shout out to DS Icons, but he changed his channel name to Collector Life. And I've got the channel with the other name that he has. I'll put it on the screen for you guys to see. But he'll always be DS Icons to me. But that was his channel's name. But he's known as DS Icons. I'm going to still call him that. So DS Icons. But this is his channel. He changed his channel name. Shout out to DS Icons. And then, of course, we're throwing you, Uncle Tim. Uncle Tim Ransom Reviews. So, I'm not going to make this video too long, this segment right here. But these two channels are channels that I consistently watch all the time. Even though Uncle Tim Ransom Reviews, he says stupid shit here and there, and he kind of like backtracks on some of the stuff he says, or he talks in a way where he sounds hypocritical, and it's just whatever, you know. A lot of people watch his channel knows what I'm talking about. But I like how on his channel he talks about real life stuff. And he also talks about stuff that's going on with the community, the hobbies that we collect, you know? Like, for example, he talked about Funko Pops, how the Funko Pop community is kind of dying out. Funko Pops, I will say this though, Funko Pops are very, very slow sales. And I know I said this in a video before, and if I haven't, but I have been saying this. The best way to sell Funko Pops is to sell autographed signed pops and sell them in bulk. If you sell them in bulk and or sell autographed signed pops, those will sell. I promise you that. If you try to sell pops that are not signed or are not in bulk individually, they're going to be very, very slow sales. Especially if they're characters that nobody gives a damn about. If they're like mainstream characters that's hot right now, regular shit, those sell, but over time. Like, I have an entire bulk, huge collection of Funko Pops. Not these pops that are in my personal collection, but I bought a big bulk of Funko Pops to resell. And because of the market right now, the market right now for Funko Pops sucks. You know, very slow sales. Like, they've been sitting, because I have an online store. For those who don't know this, I sell on Macari. Besides Java.gg, you know, I'm a reseller for those who don't know this, but I sell stuff, variety stuff, action figures, Funko Pops, video games, custom hoodies, stuff like that, whatever. You know, all links in the description, but all links in the description, by the way. Check it out. But long story short, slow sales. I haven't sold any Funko Pops at all, and I've been selling Macari for months now. A lot of stuff that I listed before the pops, those sold way before those. And I have to take a loss with money just so it could get a quick sell, because I'm trying to get these pops up out of here and make more space for inventory. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it's Funko's fault. It's all their fault why the community is like this, oversaturating the brand with characters that nobody asks for, nobody gives a damn about. And then the limited edition is all bullshit, because you're making a huge variety of these limited edition pops that is literally everywhere. What is even the point? You know what I'm saying? That's one example. that definitely needed to be talked about. And then DS Icons, he mainly collects hot toys. He used to collect masterpiece transformers, but he basically collects the high end figures, right? So if you're a person that collects hot toys, slideshow stuff like that, that's the channel for you. But he also speaks about real stuff going on in the community. That's what I'm talking about, guys. We need people in the community to talk about real life events or stuff that's going on in the community where hobbies like speak some real shit. Besides actually doing your unboxing videos, stuff like that. I'm probably the only stop motion animator on YouTube that's actually sitting down talking about real life shit going on in the community. I've made so many videos in the past talking about the stop motion community, how this is going on, that's going on with this YouTuber, that's going on with that YouTuber. There was even a beef war going on Instagram. This happened years ago, man. The stop motion community is very big on Instagram. So if you're a stop motion animator watching this, head over there on Instagram. But the community's been kind of quiet. Nobody's really gotten the drama or anything like that. Now, like it's very different than how it used to be. You know, a lot. Everybody's just distant. Everybody's just doing their own thing. You know, and I wish everybody could just come together and just do some cool shit. Like all those stop motion contests were amazing. And I will say this myself. I took a break from stop motion for many months now because I wanted to detox from stop motion because it's very time consuming. And plus, I'm busy with a lot of stuff to work to put all my focus with stop motion. But I understand a lot of us we have to detox and separate ourselves from stuff that we love to do. You know what I'm saying? But we got to keep real people in the community because telling you something that you need to hear and not want to hear makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? And it can impact somebody's life. And that's real talk. So if there's like for example Trump's tariffs, all the tariffs that Trump placed in all over the world, specifically the US, it affected everybody, man. Everything is going up. People only have so much money to spend. You know what I'm saying? It's not life was so normal before 2020, man. After 2020, that's when everything went straight to hell, and it's even worse now. It's only a matter of time until something bad happens. And us as collectors, man, we gotta start speaking real on like we gotta start calling shit out for what it is, man. You know. But shout out to these two YouTubers, and I'm pretty sure there's more of you guys out there. Probably some I'm subscribed to, but I can't name them off the top of my head, man. But these are just two YouTubers I watch consistently that are like niggas that speak real shit. You know what I'm saying? But guys, we just gotta keep it real because if you don't keep it real with people around you, what do you really have? You know, you can't be fake it. You can't fake it till you make it. You gotta be honest with yourself and honest with your supporters because without honesty, loyalty, and without any of these things, what do we have in the end, man? Nothing. Honestly, guys, that's why it's important to always keep it real, man. That's all. Is that really too much to ask for? Make sure to check these guys out. I'm out, y'all.